Yo, 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 new day, new day. Hello, one and all. I'm here, alive, barely. I am so cold and shivering, and I am surviving on, what, 4 hours of sleep? And a solid, half of my body made of Jägermeister, and the other half made of junk food. So, hell yeah. I was supposed to be at work today, but, of all days for something to fucking happen, of course it's today, the day that I do not have the energy for it. Um, there was a fucking straight up bomb thread, at my workplace. My workplace being at a fucking mall, so the entire mall had to be evacuated. And I am 90% certain that the threat itself was a fucking nothing burger. Um, because either we had some time to deduce, me and co-workers, and fucking everybody else. There are two different different situations this could have been. One is they just found a fucking note somewhere that somebody picked up, or like a bag that looked suspiciously much like a bomb, or some shit like that. Or one of the workers at a fucking telemarketing thing has received a call from somebody who is threatening to blow up the entire fucking mall, which both sound very fucking goofy, very. That's never gonna fucking happen. It feels a lot like oh, that's gonna. This thing is never gonna happen to me. But bro, if the city I live in is not important enough to get bombed. Especially not on a random fucking Thursday. That is not gonna happen. That was never gonna happen. That wasn't. I mean, just the situation being taken so seriously is kind of funny, but also, I respect it. Sure. Um, Mostly because I'm now home and I don't have to deal with the work. Um, So yeah, got a little power nap going, and I'm back. Still tired as fuck, but hey, what can you do about that? I also gotta go to work tomorrow, but I'm not sure whether I can or not. That is to be determined. I was at work for a solid like 1 hour today, which really fucking hurt because again, I am or was very hungover and very tired, and it was very painful to get up this morning. Um, all this shit was very avoidable if I just didn't cover the shift for somebody else. My it's actually quite a rarity that happened, that my workaholic coworker said, "Yo, can you cover my shift?" AKA, you know, you clock in 3 hours earlier, I clock in 3 hours later. So we were both supposed to be there. She never showed up because, again, the whole fucking bomb thread situation. By the way, this is not a bit. There was an actual fucking bomb thread at my work. That is pretty funny. Um, but yeah, I guess they. I don't know. I was just fucking minding my own business. I just got a fucking milkshake in hand because that was my replacement for McDonald's. I just had to get some fucking sugar in my body in order to survive the day. I got through a solid total like 2 or 3 sips until police just came and said, "Yo, fuck off, get out." I didn't know what the fuck was going on for a solid 10 seconds. I was just kind of standing there like, oh, what the fuck are we doing? Because nobody said anything to me. I was just kind of chilling, doing my own thing, right? But eventually, I got the gist that, oh yeah, we are supposed to all get out, it's not just a work thing. I don't know, I thought they were like replacing some fucking vents or shit and just rushed people out, because there's a lot of fucking upgrades going on in the kitchen of the restaurant. There's a lot of shit that needs to be like updated, so maybe they just needed to get people out momentarily, maybe, I don't know, but no. The mall has been closed ever since. It was open for like, what, 2 hours today? It's kind of awkward because we just had to leave shit as is. I just grabbed my fucking jacket and left. We have a little fucking escape, so people can sit and eat outside. So, we were pretty quick to just like fucking get out. But there was we weren't told why or when we would get back, or if we could get back. It resulted then in us just being moved further and further away. More and more fucking police come into the mall, to the place, and again, us just being moved further and further away. We were a solid, like, across the fucking parking lot, across the street, and then across the street again, to a fucking another restaurant that was just there, and they were fucking panicking because literally everybody who works in this mall is now at their restaurant, just chilling. We ended up moving even further away to, just a general, I don't even know what to call it, I can't remember the name, a big place where they had a big indoors space. So we moved there, and then just kind of chilled out and did nothing for, I think, a solid 2 hours at least. Not at least, kind of exactly 2 hours. We were just kind of standing around doing fucking nothing and yapping about, what do you, what do you think that was? That was kind of goofy. And yeah, so, yeah, I don't even know, man. There were too many, like, funny situations in this to make me not, I didn't take it too seriously, which is, probably a bad thing, but, they were fucking rushing people out this mall, right, back when we were at just all the people in the mall just chilling in the parking lot. There were still, like, after a good while, there were still, like, fucking old ladies on their fucking, with their little walking sticks, just, waddling out of out the door. Pretty cool, pretty funny. Also, we the workers, we know the fucking mall security guard guy, and it was not the best guy to be on the job at that particular time. He is a grumpy old fucking man who is very petty and does not give two shits about anything. But he is 100%, if they do find anything, he's gonna take all the credit for it. And that is with fucking certainty, I say that. So, pretty funny, pretty hilarious, stuff going on. But overall, I mean, overall, it sounds more. It was way more boring than it sounds. Because a lot of what we did was just kind of not being told anything. We're still not told anything. We were told, kind of just spread throughout, you know, the grapevine. It was told that it was a bomb thread. It was kind of iffy at first, but I'm pretty sure it is a bomb thread. We don't know where it came from, or like who or what, when. But I'm gonna assume they only open up the mall when they actually get to the bottom of this shit. Which is hopefully tomorrow, because, you know, as much as I don't like going to work, I still gotta go to work you know, in order to get paid. Still though, god damn it, fucking Zero fucking me up. Still though, you remember all the fucking shit we were out of there very quickly. We did not have time to, like, you know, the entire restaurant was still, like, up and open, and that means a lot of the shit was still just, you know, chilling. Like, everything was on. The fucking oven was on, the heating lamps shit were on, the fucking deep fryers were on, everything. I was lucky that I, you know, finally got to, you know, I basically just got finished, you know, cooking some pasta, because that is the high tier cooking we do. But, you know, if I didn't, I would just, you know, because I was already out of the restaurant by the time I realized what was going on, and I thought we were just like, it was just a quick, like, 10-minute thing, then we could go in again. But no, it turned out to be a whole day trip. A day trip across the street. Pretty fire, pretty funny. Again, we were not told fucking anything, which is, I don't know, that's probably what made it so boring. Yeah, oh well. Womp womp. What can you do? But yeah, we're safe. I survived. I don't know. Our first theory was that when we were just sitting in a car, because it was cold outside. It's fucking December. It was cold out. So I just grabbed my jacket, but it was still fucking cold. So me and a couple fellas were just sitting in a car. This particular fella, whose car it is, he is a fucking maniac at driving, and I don't know how he has survived for this long. But in this specific situation, when we got, you know, when we didn't know anything going on, our first initial thought was, okay, they found some sort of, like, fucking weapons, guns, there's a shooter in there, and we were so sure about that. Even with this guy, like, there was no safer place on Earth at that given time than in this insane guy's car. Because I have driven with him many times, and he is, you know, if fucking anybody can get a fucking Toyota to go from 0 to 100 in like a millisecond, it is this guy. So that's pretty funny, that's pretty epic. And yeah, I don't know, again, nothing fucking happened, so I have nothing really to report on other than, oh well, I didn't go to work today actually. Yeah, it was kind of annoying, and I really wanted to just sleep instead, but I couldn't. Yeah, that's basically the entire TLDR of today. So, yeah, we were chilling in a big, like, fucking garage thingy for most of the time for most of our chilling time. They basically, after a while, they just rounded us all up. We were basically first in line somehow, But they just rounded us all up, got our personal info, and then after like half an hour after that, they told us to just like fuck off, to just go home, because you know, basically just have one person from each shop to like, you know, close down. I don't really know. I don't know. I haven't gotten any updates since I left, and I left at that time. But I'm assuming it's so that they can just officially close down every shop there, every little place. Seeing as we technically have 3 different places we run, that is, you know, harder said than done. Also, that we are a fucking restaurant and we just like left in the middle of doing everything. There is gonna be so much stained fucking food to clean up tomorrow. Hopefully they do it just like tonight. Hopefully they're doing it right now, but who really knows? I don't know, man. I don't really know. I don't know if they actually are allowed to finish up their shit and clean, like, you know, clean the bare minimum. Or if that's gonna be our fucking problem tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be rough, because it is Friday in December, and that's a big yikes. For just, you know, it's gonna be fucking hectic. There's gonna be a lot of people tomorrow. Well, depending. Now that people, you know, it was fairly quickly like in the news. Because again, it's a fucking bomb thread. So already after like 20 minutes, it was in the news that, hey, this mall has been bomb threaded. And I don't know if people are too psyched about that and just say, oh well, we're not gonna go there tomorrow, which I hope. I sincerely hope that, because that is less work for me, but still the same pay. I can just stand around. So, you know, a man can dream, a man can hope, but in reality, I don't know if I'm gonna have work tomorrow. Who knows? I'm gonna keep you updated if I find out anything, but I don't expect there to be like any bombs sitting there. And I don't know, there was a whole fucking squad. There were so many policemen and like, you know, fucking there were firefighters there too, I think. Shit was crazy. Shit was even like vans just filled with like, I don't know, officers with big black vests on, in like big vans that I've never seen. I think they're just some, you know, quote unquote, just some official bomb squad, but who fucking knows? Again, I expect this to just be a nothing burger, but that's the, yeah, TLDR. Today kinda sucked. Yeah, over and out.